here. This is the New York City Department of Parks Department. With us is Jane Katz. This is a summer aquatics program. But Jane, welcome.
Thank you very much. It's great to be alive, well, and ambulatory and vertical to say that it's been 60 years, only 6 decades, to be able to swim in the Maccabiah Games every 4 years. And my first invite and trial was right here 60 years ago at Hamilton Fish Recreation Center. I was 14 and a half, and you can do the math.
Yes, now this is impressive. So all of these, the Maccabiah Games, tell them a little bit. It's in Israel, and you've been going there since you've been a young lad.
Since 14 in 1957. These are games second to the Olympics in size for those of the Jewish faith all around the world. So it's very interesting to see people, just like we do here at Hamilton Fish, global.
And now, okay, how many awards did you receive?
I received 8, 4 gold,
4 gold,
2 silver, and 2 bronze.
and what events did you compete in there?
I swam the 200 and 400 freestyle, winning those, and the 50 and 100 backstroke, also winning those. The breaststroke and the 50 free, the 100 breaststroke and 50 free were silver, and the bronze were the 3 relay medals we did for the United States women's older group in the freestyle, 200 freestyle relay and 200 medley relay.
Outside of still being a wonderful, great swimmer, Jane also an innovator. Way back in the 60s, you started with the synchronized swimming.
Exactly.
With the Olympics.
People couldn't spell it, and now they're beating us, and it's been very, very exciting. I won my first solo World Masters Synchro Championship in 1994, right when the Olympics had finished swimming there, and the same day, the synchronized swimming and the 800-meter free were in a half an hour of each other. So getting to the pool on time was the real event.
And even more than that, Jane helps out the different soldiers and different men that have come back from war with the swimming. Would you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Absolutely. I have been teaching at City University for 55 years, 25 at Bronx Community College, and going on 30 for John Jay College of Criminal Justice, where our police, firefighters, law enforcement, and now, of course, our veterans are coming back, finally, to go to school. And I have created a program 5 years ago to help the veterans return to civilian life in a holistic manner and meet the civilians. And so the civilians meet the veterans, because that's what life is about.
And how do you feel swimming helps?
Swimming is the great, buoyant, democratic, works for everyone, ageless activity, second to none. It doesn't get any better. And for those of you that have had an injury or just had the blues, Monday blues, and you get in the water and you start doing your laps, and they just kind of fade away. And that is what is so important. And that doesn't always happen with certain activities that may be, of course, great and fun, but you just feel good, and it's good for you. And when you're in, I'll be in the 75 to 79 age group very soon, 80,
Don't look a day over 39.
Oh, this is it. This is the new math. This is it.
And just to end this, your father always played a big role in your competitions. You want to say he also helped the city so much with this program.
My father, at this very pool at Hamfish, which is our country club in the city, it's a home away from home, is priceless. He and our whole family started teaching youngsters the Learn to Swim programs and techniques that we did when we were little. We just did them. There was no wonderful program like we have today in the Parks Department. And we'd break kickboards because there weren't enough. And I was 7 or 8 years old, and that's when I knew I wanted to learn how to teach swimming just for life, that's all. And so our Swim for Life program, it's started that way. It's very, very, very important. And I think that everyone needs to know that's supported. And when you hear all these horrible accidents and drownings that have happened all over the world and globe, learning to swim and the skills to help others are priceless. You need to do that, and we need to support those more and more and more.
And
nothing is more
swimming's
precious.
great for any age.
Especially you. I see you swim at John Jay Pool. She's a pool hustler.
I am. Thank you, Jane. Jane Katz. And we're so proud of you. Will you be going back to Israel for another Olympics?
God willing, God willing. It's 4 years. Each 4 years is 1 year after each Olympic year. So it doesn't get any better than that. It just doesn't. And all the aquatic sports, synchronized swimming, which we all do, and when, invited to do our synchro solo, I said I have to do something new. And of course, Eclipse, just kind of the Great American Eclipse, just got us going. And that's what I insisted and loved choreography, because I actually wanted to be an astronomer in my very youth. Until you knew you had to study and you had to really know that math and engineering that my father, may he rest in peace, know about, because he was the one that nearly drowned. Someone taught him the gift of life. And when he was 14, he learned to swim. He went to Stuyvesant High School, competed, and also City College, which I went to as well. So as a result, we all had that opportunity. So, it's the people that mentor us, that, like yourself and many others here. Today is, aquatic mentoring, celebration. I think that's, the best, because you have your mermaids and mermans right here.
Right here. Well, another great season. 35 years.
This is great.
35 years.
That's great. That's great. And they'll stop at 39. Who knows? No, they'll keep going.
Jane Katz. So, hey, show those off a little bit.
Thank you. This is the faux gold. And this is a lovely, lovely, lovely bronze. And these are the others that were the other events. And this is one of our relay medals, which was just fantastic, with our team from U.S. all over the United States. Jewish women, young at heart, just learning, competing, and swimming together. Doesn't get better. And one of our good friends from Florida, Anita Mitchell, just did great. And no one could be more fun than just swimming and having fun and having an aquatic week right at the Mediterranean.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
we'll see you next
so
year.
Much. Absolutely. I'll see you in the pool next week. At our John Jay Pool.
That's right. Every morning. I'm an early bird.
Okay, so I'll just sleep after. I'll go.
Thank you.